Hello! Long time, and welcome back to Real Austrian Heroes. The series with a name that still doesn't make sense, even when you think about it. Alright, what have we got? Okay, there's a Spanish army on the doorstep, which has 9-pounder artillery. I've got 2 damaged but mostly intact armies on standby. From memory, my infrastructure is not as well as it should be. Yeah, Ordnance Factory. I really need to upgrade and actually improve the livelihood of my people. All I've been doing is spending all my time fighting endless fucking wars against the French. Seriously, I have 2 really good armies, but all they do is fight over and over in endless combat. And all of my money goes into military resources because of the bloody French ruining my economy and infrastructure. Bloody French people. Always ruining economic progress. And where is the rest of the world's countries when I need them for a bailout? You know, maybe some money to improve my roads or public schooling. They're nowhere. They're sending half-strength armies to help me, and even then they're barely getting anywhere. And what is Britain doing? Just sitting in the bloody British Islands, marching their armies between Cardiff and London, doing bugger all. And the Ottomans seem more and more frickin' camped out on my doorstep. Oh, of course Strasbourg is on the thing. Further the restoration. Foreign riders can only gamble to conspire against the ruler. Increase in size of the workforce. Best ideas in the infantry carbine musket. Gentlemen. Okay, research points for civil technologies 1. Technology advances. Good, got some merchant ships going. Right, banners. Build an opera house to help out the people. Hostile, very friendly. I need to go for technology. What does bottle and canning do? Plus 10 wealth generated by farm, that's a good one. Minus 1 unhappiness. Plus 3 wealth generated by all buildings. Need to build a court of justice. And we need to build a drill school and a factory. I'll leave them as they are. They're only 3 turns each. I'm happy for that. Right, what's this army consist of, may I ask? Right, enemy reinforcement for reinforcing army anywhere about. I think the flank is covered well. Right, move in. Hello. Hello, Spanish army. Would you like to fight a force of 2,600 men, by any chance? Oh, I'm gonna love this battle. Oh, they're fucking outnumbered 2 to 1, and my armies are better equipped and trained, and my armies are more veteran. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, I'm gonna love it. Ooh, attack. Ooh, I get to deploy units on the flank. Cavalry can go there, a few artillery batteries, artillery, line infantry, skirmishers, maybe some skirmishers in here. Reinforcements can come, I'm imagining they'll either come from here or here, so cavalry can move in and crush these guys in the rear. Oh, the Battle of Strasbourg in 1805 is going to be good. We're going to fuck these guys up. For Austria. For Europe. For freedom. Nothing you do today will be of any further No, I fucked up the speech. I was going to say, nothing else you do will be of much consequence as this. Stand strong, brothers of Austria. Stand strong against this threat, and let them hear this back in Spain. Let them hear of our courage, our honor, our strength, and our wrath. For Austria! For freedom! For Europe! That was my half attempt at a rousing speech. Was it okay? Not my best. I think some of my best are better done when I have more freedom to operate within them. Right, so the hills are going to be proved to be a little bit of a nuisance in terms of artillery placement. Infantry is alright though. Alright, I need... my batteries are going to... Well, first off, they can't be deployed in the woods. That's just retarded. Actually, what about here? Hold on. Let's just get right down and have a look at it. It's not too bad. Deploy my batteries on this flank. Yeah, right, this one. Oh, the Lightfoot Grenzers. Shit, yes, this is the good army. Second Lightfoot Grenzers, third Lightfoot Grenzers, second Lightfoot Grenzers. We're going to deploy the Grenzers all to this flank. These Lightfoot Grenzers have saved my ass on more than one occasion. They're very good fighters, and I will not say a word against them. My Jaegers, on the other hand, will be deployed to this flank here. Deployed to the woods. Okay. Right. Artillery. Artillery batteries deploying. Yes. Deploy there. Right, Lightfoot Grenzers. Gonna deploy on the flank. And watch from here. I need to just quickly pause while I get everything organized. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield Gothic Armada, and that has the inbuilt pause system, which I use to mobilize and use troops around, so I'm kind of used to pausing nowadays. Right, they're inside the town. And it's interesting. And it looks like they are going to march towards me. I've got good cover. I'm going to move these guys. Actually, no, I'll hold fire on movement for now. But I need to keep an eye on see what they're going to do. Alright, I'm going to move my Forest Jaegers into a more advantageous position in the woods. And I'm going to move the 9th Regiment of the German Fusiliers and go forward a bit as well. Alright, we need to just advance, no, advance there. Select, move forward slightly. General, move forward. I need to see what their movement is. Okay, they're all focusing on that flank. So, which means I'll need to mobilize some infantry around and prepare to cover these positions. Cannon fire, not good. No one's dead though. It's alright. If my guns would hurry the fuck up. Seriously, you guys are slow. Man up, cannons. We've got bloody enemies coming. Right, cavalry. Gonna need you to navigate your way through these enemies. Right, this hill provides me with a bit of cover from artillery, but also provides them with a bit of height advantage. Okay, infantry, mobilize into position. Right, guns, unlimber. Guns, are you in position? Good, unlimber. Right, I need artillery batteries going on here. Right, the Grenzers. You're going to take and hold this hill and provide a flanking shield for our artillery. See, look at the Lightfoot Grenzers, the first Lightfoot Grenzers, are like one of my most highest ranking veteran units. Artillery and my cavalry are the only ones that are more advanced. Right, cavalry, I don't want you to be too stressed out the field. Okay. Cavalry. What have we got? Now remember, we have a full strength reinforcing army into position coming into play. I'd prefer if my guns would not waste firing through the woods We'll instead probably fire over there somehow. Right, Grenzers. Yeah, no, sorry. You were right the first time. Okay, this battle is moving a bit slow for my tastes. Cavalry. Charge. Right. No. Play. Right. Okay, looks like they're mobilizing on this flank. Not sure what the Spanish are planning on doing exactly. Enemy cavalry are mobilizing in the buildings for reasons best known to themselves. I would have had the cavalry somewhere else, but no matter. Now, how are my guns doing? Okay, guns are skipping shots. They're striking high and hitting the buildings. Awesome. Just what they want to come back to in Strasbourg. They want to come back to the... sometimes my units are silly. There's Lightfoot German Grenadiers. Grenzers. Alright, I'm not sure what they're doing here. They look like they're waiting for us to charge them. But I'm not going to do that. It would be better if I force them into this killing field where they can be gunned down by a sweeping array of fire. Alright. Units are fresh. They're in position. That building's been totaled. Cavalry. Oh, they're going towards the cavalry. Cavalry, fall back. These Spanish peasants don't know how to deal with European countryside, do they? And they're not sure how to deal with my cavalry tactics. I'm still interested in what the Spanish cavalry are going to do, but we'll give it a bit. Well, in the good thing, we've destroyed one battery of enemy artillery. Look at that, all four guns lay silent amongst all their dead corpses. And we just need to wait. Right, my artillery batteries. Maybe shell these guys, perhaps, instead of hitting this building? Yeah, their artillery is becoming a nuisance. Oh! Enemy horsemen are charging towards us. Counterattack. Need to hit them. And our cavalry, best in the business, will move over to this flank. Alright. Looks like the enemy is preparing to meet our line forces. Okay, Lightfoot. No, I wanted these guys actually. No, you guys are really retarded. Oh my god, I want you to go like that. I want the Grenzers to take the hill. Okay. Right. My guns just keep going over the top, don't they? Artillery battery. Can you please shell them for a change? Alright, what have we got here? Alright, the enemy cavalry have been routed. And we will move on to deal with these guys. Cavalry on the flank, keep moving out to the side. Alright, this is a bit of a game of chicken at the moment, because we're just going to wait. Oh! Alright, fighting is broken out. Jaegers, keep in the woods. Where's General? General. Move into the woods as well for a bit of cover. Alright. 73 out of 90. You guys have always been good shots, my Jaegers, so I have no doubt in your ability to hold the flank. Austrian cavalry, rout their artillery, please. Right. We'll see what these guys... Okay, they're moving up. Oh, militia. Huh, interesting. 118. Right, guns. You're not the most accurate things in the world, are you? See, whatever we do, we force them into a killing box. Because they'll be shot at from the front, and they'll be shot at from the side. And then these cavalry can maneuver around and take them from the rear. I'm not saying I'm a very good general, but I do actually know something about what I'm doing. Although I can never get my hand... Never get into, like, the Rome Total War or any of those ones. This is the only Total War I've really been able to get into. Also, the enemy will have a bit of high ground shooting advantage, I suppose. Didn't think of that too well. Alright, 55 out of 90. Jaegers. Move them forward slightly. Alright. I'm gonna shoot at these guys. Everyone. I'm gonna shoot, fire and shoot. I want good volleys, guys. Not really much volleys so much as individual shots, but no matter. Alright. Meanwhile on the battlefront. Cavalry. Good. Cavalry are in position at the rear. They're all ready to charge in the rear or rout any survivors. Cavalry, take down their cavalry. Okay. Oh, slow motion. Never knew you could do that. Been playing this game for years. Oh, good. Artillery battery hit them. Okay. Moving in. Our general is under attack. Under missile attack. Okay, general. Push back slightly, just to the other rest of this hill. That was more for fun than anything else, really. Okay, cavalry. Excellent. Right, while they're all being a bit idle, we'll hit their general in the rear. Austrian cavalry, this is your specialty. All ahead, full. Grenzers. Good. Gun into them, men. Artillery battery, hit these guys on the front, the top hill. Hey, Grenzers, 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 what the fuck are you doing? Where are you going, exactly? Second Lightfoot Grenzers. Oh my god. Run! Get back into position, you bloody lugs. You're lucky, Third Lightfoot Grenzers, you're being a bunch of morons. You're lucky that your associates were there to cover your ass. Back into position. Alright, muskets are going off. Wait, what are you guys? I said engage them, not pursue them. Oh, look at that. They're being hit in the flank by fire. Oh, and look. My cavalry will kill that general and hit the rear of these guys. Excellent. Now, ride them to the river. Make safe this city. Oh, I'm surprised second Lightfoot Grenzers have never been given any too many awards. Right, hold the gun lines, guys. Because these guys are about to break. Alright. Excellent. Cavalry. Ride them down. 9th Lightfoot. Jaegers. Engage. Hold your positions. Jaegers. Hold your positions. Cavalry. Charge. Grenzers, move, turn around. Enemy to the rear, enemy to the rear. Everyone else, maintain the formation. Artillery. Hit the 5th Lightfoot Regiment. I want to see the guns go off. Ready. Fire! Well, I was hoping you'd fire a full volley, guys. Come on. Give me at least a volley. I want 3 guns at a minimum. Fire! Boom! Boom. You guys suck. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have the Granzers move on the flank here. I want these artillery to hold fire and cease firing, and cease firing at will. Cavalry, ride them down. Rout these Spanish peasants. I don't want them even thinking about regrouping. And then we need to go deal with these bloody light horse, 3rd Regiment of the Horse Line Cavalry. Those terrible grey horses. Oh, those grey horses. How terrible they fight. I can't remember. Those terrible grey horses, how well they fight. I've forgotten. It was a statement Napoleon made in regards to the British heavy cavalry at Waterloo. Now, Scots Greys, charge! My cavalry always take a beating, but they always do so incredibly well. Alright, Grenzers. I like you. You're some of my favourite units in this army. You, my artillery, and my cavalry are freaking incredible. It's not that I don't dislike the regiments of the foot, but you guys seem to always pull my ass out of the fire. So, when I say get your ass moving, you're being a bunch of scrubs, I mean it very endearingly. Back into position. I don't care how many dead Spanish people there are on the battlefield, which there is a shitload. We don't break formation just because. Alright, Lightfoot Grenzers. Gun them down. Cavalry, I think you have done your job. Oh, look at the dead men and horses everywhere. Heroic victory, no kidding. The construction of colleges and universities enables the research of new technologies and ideas that can keep your nation ahead of its rivals, as well as producing gentlemen or scholars for research. These buildings also have the residual effect of educating the masses. However, then this might be a bad thing if not carefully managed. People with ideas above their stations can cause unrest or worse. Okay, I lost 112 men, and I killed 1,156 enemies. Wow. Battle statistics. Hungarian Hussars, Jaegers, armed citizenry. Lost. Okay. Good. Oh, you think you can get away? We're not even going to bother fighting this one. Stab. Trait gain. Confident general. Good general. You're getting better. What are your stats like again? Drill master. That's good. Attacking general. Courageous leader. Confident general. Excellent. Right, and back to Switzerland, my friends. Wait, who are you? Oh, God's sake. Sometimes that can be an annoyance. Right, what's the next plan? Do we mobilize for a renewed assault against France? Do we hold off and rebuild our infrastructure? Or do we wait and see? Because I'm not sure what these Ottomans are doing on my bloody border. I don't like it, and if they attack, I don't have any forces to deal with them. We'll have to see. Hey, do I have a navy? Merchantmen, naval recruitment, merchantmen trade ships. Do I have a military port by any chance? Oh, 2 more turns before I can get any military ships. I'm not going to be able to rival the British Navy, but I'd like to send a few ships up into the Black Sea for trading purposes, and I'd like to have some ships to escort them. Okay. Right. Now we just need to wait and see what they do. The French. French look like they're doing their own thing. Prussia. Just going to be sending a few troops. Russia's once again going to continue its grand tradition of marching armies back and forward across its homeland for no ideal purposes. And maybe if they could send me some reinforcements at some point, that would be grand. Oh, they are sending some reinforcements. Hooray! Sweden, Hessen, Portugal, Denmark, Ottomans. Ottomans are still on my border. I don't like it. And Spain is once more sending fucking armies to get rid of me. Where is this undeveloped farmland you keep going on about? Screw it. I invest in new agricultural ventures. Right, where are you going exactly? Oh, you're going there. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy for that. Town Intellectual Centre. Oh, +2 happiness, all classes. I'm happy for that. Oh, another army. General, I believe it's time to get back to yours. And I think it's time to get rid of this one. Really? I just want to know what those 120 soldiers were fucking thinking. I'm just imagining it. Them, you know, we're going to reinforce our starting army. We haven't caught up with them in a while. They're probably still assaulting Strasbourg. It's fine. We'll catch up with them. And then suddenly, 1,500 Austrian soldiers appear on the hill line. Fucking 2 batteries of cannons blaring down at them. And they go, oh, shit. And I just laugh. It's funny. Okay. I really need to send my 2 great armies back to Vienna. Well, I need to build a drill school first, so they can regroup all of their losses. But, oh well. In the meantime, what army is here? 1 battery of cannons and a bunch of infantry. Doesn't really seem ideal, but oh well. They should at least have a couple of cavalry units and another battery of artillery. No matter. Prussia is continuing to march across nowhere. Russia is continuing to march across nowhere. And let me guess, the Ottomans will continue to be on my border. I don't trust the Ottomans. I'm sorry, but anyone who has units marching up and down along the border are up to something. It's not that I'm paranoid about them, it's just that it doesn't seem like something a peaceful, loving nation would do. The Russian seems to be going all the way across. Saxony, Hessen, Portugal, Ottoman, Spain. Excellent. Underdeveloped farmland. What will this get me? -1 happiness, +4 to region wealth. Well, I do like investing in new economic things. Oh, it's early December. Construction. Dockyard, iron mines. Good. Speaking of dockyard. Harbour. Finally, some military ships. We'll get a 24-gun frigate and a brig. Just some light ships to assist our trading vessels. Right. And you guys, we don't want you suffering attrition, so you can go back to Switzerland and hold fast. I think I will call it here, because my next scheme involves building up this army, striking south, maybe January. Meanwhile, possibly moving into Brussels or Rennes in February, or probably more like March, I'd say. Paris we want to take by June. A June or July 1806. Paris is going to be an interesting one. We can do it, but it will be interesting. Prussia allied. I want to also take Amsterdam, just for more for the territory's sake. But once we've taken these guys, we still have to deal with Spain sitting on the border. Oh, who's Gibraltar? Spanish rebels have taken Gibraltar. Huh, interesting. I imagine the Spanish took it from the British, and then all the, residents who actually liked having the British in charge are now rebelling against them. If they've got rebels taking over Gibraltar, threatening their guys on the coast and threatening their shipping ways, why are they bothering to send armies against me? Doesn't genuinely make much sense if you think about it. But oh well. Is what it is. So thank you very much for watching if you did, and I'll see you again another time.